With the political season officially now in full swing,
And 2 days after the 57th anniversary of Martin Luther King Jr.'s pivotal 1963 March on Washington,
we have thoughts this morning from historian Jon Meacham. His new book about the late Congressman John Lewis is called His Truth is Marching On.
In the months before he died, John Lewis contributed an essay to conclude a book that I was writing about him. It is, in a sense, his last testament, one that, like John himself, looks forward, not backward. He wrote, "There are forces today in America trying to divide people along racial lines. There are forces today that are still preaching hate and division. There are forces today that want us to return to the old ways, to lose ground, to take our eyes off the prize. It makes me sad, for we don't want to go back. We want to go forward and create one community, one America."
Ready, step.
John Robert Lewis died in July and was given a saint's farewell. To press forward in his spirit isn't easy. Just look around. Murderous shootings of black men by police, violent protests in American cities, righteous fury at the existing order, but uncertainty about how to respond and seek reform. John Lewis would understand.
We do not want our freedom gradually, but we want to be free now.
At the 1963 March on Washington, in the shadow of the Lincoln Memorial, John Lewis deplored patience. He wanted freedom now. He didn't want to burn America. He wanted to rebuild it, as he said, in the image of God and democracy. It was the noblest of goals. And Lewis knew, as we must know, that the single greatest form of nonviolent protest is the vote, the right for which he fought and bled and nearly died. And so we must exercise that sacred privilege with care and vigilance. It's the least we can do for John Lewis, and the most we can do for ourselves. Lewis was hopeful to the end, and he always led by love. He wrote, "I think there's something brewing in America that's going to bring people closer and closer together. Adversity can breed unity. Hatred can give way to love. A leadership of love. How wonderful that would be. And leadership in a democracy is as much a function of our hearts and minds, yours and mine, as it is a president's." In the last lines, John wrote, "When I was growing up, there was a song that people would sing in the church.
I'm so glad trouble don't last always. I'm so glad trouble don't last always."
You have to believe that. You have to believe it. It's all going to work out. As ever, John Robert Lewis was right. But it will only work out if we speak up, speak out, and vote.